Smoke a Percy so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a Percy so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Everybody knows. Haven't been that long, but it's been a little bit of
2
time.
minutes. It's been 2 months, bro.
Yeah.
I've been chilling, laid back, just watching the bozos act. Like, real talk. It's like, it been cool, bro. Like, it been cool. I think shout out to the bloggers who stopped sharing my content. I really appreciate y'all, bro, because I'm not trying to get indicted. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas be want to share your shit. And sometimes I was saying shit, and I'm not realizing until I got old people that follow me on IG too. And they'll see me, they say, rethink what you just said or take that shit down. And by the time I try to take this shit down,
Then you gotta rethink.
so I became irrelevant. So like that's cool. Like I'm not even like I still got people that support what I say, what I stand for. But then the foolery or the bullshit people, they fell off like roaches. So I love that. I love the fuck out of that. Which I got going on. What's up?
Yeah, you know, we in a new location now. So
But I like that shit. See, that's what I'm saying. That's some about shit though. Have an office, bro. Separate your business from your house, bro. Any motherfucker that don't say they got a business, they don't got an office, they playing games, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta separate. You can't like when motherfuckers talking about home businesses work. No, the fuck it don't. And I'm here to tell you it don't. Cause I be trying to work at home, and I gotta turn around and be a father, and I gotta turn around and be a husband. I gotta do so much in the house. I say, I gotta separate this shit because if I want to be in the office and be laid back, or if I want to cuss and listen to whatever, I can't because I'm in media, so I listen to like a lot of rap. You know what I'm saying? And up and coming people because eventually when I get my money up, I'm gonna work with these people. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter, she'll hear me listen to it, so she'll feel like I can listen to what daddy listen to. So I gotta separate what I do from the household. She won't be on no other shit. Cause right now she don't need to consume that shit. Cause she in the room listening to NBA Youngboy, and like I'm in the room fierce to the motherfucker. Like, what you listening to this nigga for? Do you understand what he talking about? I said one of his verses. I forgot what I said in his verse. I said, do you know what that mean? So I said, well, you dancing to it? Will you dance to something and say you gonna kill yourself? She was like, no. So I said, he talking about killing himself though. And you dancing to it. And she just sit there and she just look at me like, you just run all my dreams and all my fucking TikToks. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tell your kids the truth. See, my partner Mike, he always say, fuck these adults. These adults got their mind made up. We gotta reach these kids. That's how we stop the problem. We gotta reach the source and we gotta understand these kids and tell these kids, this is not what's up. So then the next thing you know, when you start spinning philosophy like that, you gotta reevaluate everything now. Like even with yourself. Some of the people that you stand for, you can't stand for no more because they promoting genocide, or these is the wrong people that you don't want your kids to listen to because they gonna follow their way and eventually get killed or go to jail, bro. Nobody wanna spend their life like that. I was talking to her last night about being in jail. She can tell I'm not one of them dudes that brag about jail and she don't hear about my jail stories. So you know what I'm saying? I want to address something too though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be on YouTube and it can reach everybody. I did an interview about, and this is going to be the last time I talk about Percy. You know what I'm saying? It will be the last time I talk about Percy. But I want the people to understand what type of person Percy was in prison. I'm not glorifying that I know him. I don't give two fucks about knowing him. Because I'm 35 years old, bro, and if I consider myself being an OG or consider myself being an old head, bro, I have to be financially structured, and I gotta be structured in the right way too, mentally and spiritually. You feel me? So when you give a motherfucker, when a motherfucker call a nigga OG, that's like being called a top dog. Like that means you top of your game, you made it out the game, you successful, bro, but you not old and broken, talking about old Crip memories, bro. But you don't have no solution to what your madness is, you feel me? And then you want to talk around, you want to be bipolar and say you want to praise God, but if you praising a religion is strict with a regimen, bro. And if every religion, I don't care if you Buddha, Hindu, Muslim, is a strict regimen that you're going to be faithful, you're going to be obedient. What obedient means, you're going to follow every direction and not try to be bad or do negative things. You're going to be positive because that's the way, that's why you want to walk in your prophet way. Like how they believe in Elijah Muhammad, like the Chinese people believe in Buddha, that's their prophet. So they follow in the image of their prophet. You feel what I'm saying? You try and put you want to put yourself as an OG, as a prophet, you not that, G. So like, why people gonna praise you? You got people saying I'm hating on the nigga. I ain't hating on the nigga, that's just my opinion of how I feel about the nigga. I don't care if he have money, but he do broke shit in his interviews. Like, nigga, he pull out this gonna end real soon. You pull out an unemployment card, bro. You damn near 50 and you don't got a bank account, bro. So basically what you saying, you don't have a bank account, bro. You talking about all this old gangster shit, bro. So if you don't have a bank account, I bet you don't have an insurance policy. I bet you ain't paying no insurance on no car. I bet you ain't doing this. So how the fuck can you help somebody if you ain't got your real life intact? I'm not about to, like, I dumb myself down by saying I watched him commit genocide. I told my wife that. Percy was a pure extorting ass nigga. Let's break down the gang context, bro. If I get put down on the street, right? I did all my time in the street to get in prison, right? Now I gotta prove myself to some niggas that possibly can be fake as fuck. Just because a nigga gonna fight don't mean that he real. You feel what I'm saying? Just because a nigga gonna fight don't mean that he real. But you'll see this weak ass nigga fight, get his ass beat. But now this weak ass nigga make stove. You know this nigga ain't gonna fight. You know this nigga ain't gonna fight. So I can steal his shit and I know he ain't gonna do nothing. Or if I tell you, hey, I'm gonna keep riding this nigga off your ass and you gotta bust out, that's extortion. That's what he was doing. And I watched that. So when I came into the motherfucking tank, I was like, I don't wanna brag about this shit. Like, I don't wanna brag about this shit. But I'm the pure definition of what these niggas rap about. Every phase that they ever did, I done did that shit. And now I feel like I'll be guilty not to give these niggas the route out. Cause I'm gonna let you know, ain't shit gonna come from the street. The two penalties are death, prison. You go to prison, that's being saved, bro. And see, I'm gonna address that shit what Killer Callion said too. Cause he said, you don't let nobody doubt you for being a street nigga. What is a street nigga, bro? Tell me what college you can go to right now and say, I want you to take the course on being a street nigga. I wait. Tell me right now where you can go to any car lot, any person that give you a mortgage and say, I got street credit though. I wait. So what we gotta do is, as a community, bro, we have to take that metaphor of calling saying street nigga. Cause there ain't no such thing, because the hardest task is to be a fucking man. The hardest thing when motherfuckers ain't understanding, man, I did everything wrong under the sun, and I ain't gonna never talk about my crimes, but I'm gonna talk about this shit. I did everything underneath the sun and was making money, bro. When it's time to do the right thing, bro, it's the hardest motherfucking thing to do. When I decided to say, I'm 35, bro, I just stopped saying, bro, I've been in the streets since I was 18 years old, bro. These niggas, bro, a nigga tell me, oh, you haven't did nothing, bro. I'm not about to talk about it. The niggas that put me down, man, is dead, bro, and doing life, my nigga. These niggas are in and out of jail, bro. These niggas can't do no motherfucking videos, man. This is what they chose. Death and destruction. So I had to make a decision, bro, because I stayed in the hotel for 3 years, bro, and thought I was doing my damn thing, but I wasn't doing nothing. But just drilling myself down. But when I said I woke up to myself and my thing, like, and whoever yourself is or whoever people believe, I don't almost want to push religion on people. But I believe in God. I studied with the nation of 5%. You know what I'm saying? I got, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of their ways, I adapted to it. In some of their ways, I didn't agree with it because, you know what I'm saying, it was that, but I forever loved the gods with the 5% because they really taught me discipline. They taught me to be more grounded in what I was doing. But when I accepted God in my life You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound like no religious dude because I'm just a man. You feel what I'm saying? So I can fall victim to temptation every day just like anybody else. But I believe in going and following God's ways. Once you start being faithful to that, bro, you got to walk a different way. You got to show a different way.